How's it going? This is David Blade Bender. This is something different. If you've been following a company called Aptera, I kind of follow like different things and I look into different projects and vehicles, so pretty wide range of information. Aptera has been one that I've been following. Prior, I followed like Sondors and Elio. Elio's probably the worst one. I lost a little bit of money on investment on that. This I don't think you are. They're just very close to bringing out the actual product. I actually did order a model of it, so we're going to see how this looks. Also in the description, we do have a link. If you do want to go and make your reservation, you can do that as well. And then if you do pick up a vehicle, then I'll get a little kickback on that that I can put towards maybe my vehicle. But we're going to open this up. This just came in today, and we'll see what number I got. I think they're serialized as well. There's like 1,000 of these made. The box is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. But we'll see what this looks like. So you guys are seeing this for the first time, as well as me. So that's the vehicle. So it's a three-wheel vehicle, electric powered, so smaller battery, able to run solar panels, because most vehicles, their battery is so big that a solar panel wouldn't work. You'd get like maybe a half a mile off of it. So this is going to be something that's pretty cool. So the site's going to be here. So there's going to be Aptera, so you can go over and check out different vehicles. The first one is going to be their launch edition, that's $30,000, so $30,700. And then you can also now pick up different ranges. So they are planning to go anywhere from 250 all the way up to 1,000 miles of range. So 250 would be 28,000. Then you have the 30,000 for the launch edition, which is going to be the first one out. Then 600 at 35,000 and 1,000 miles at 45,800. So very cool. You can see on the picture here as far as what the vehicle looks like, and then even how the doors open up. So really cool looking setup for it. It is a single body chassis, so they're doing one big old mold, and these are all different places you can get all the solar panels put onto it. Interior, and that's what that looks like. So we're going to go back to this one, open this box up, and see what this looks like. So that's what it looks like on the box. So cool little setup for that. I have it as age 14 and up. Little QR code there. Let's see what this looks like. I did a 3D printed model of this a while back, but this is going to be kind of a cool, kind of a full vehicle. So a little thing on the bottom there. Certificate of authenticity. That's cool. And yeah, so I was a little bit behind, so I wasn't number one. So 305 of 1,000 is the nameplate on this one. And so that's what that looks like there. Let's take that out of there. Just pull that out of there. So cool setup now for it. So that's going to be the vehicle, what it looks like. So this would be kind of that launch edition, and I think the doors open too. Yep, doors do open. So cool little setup for it. 3 wheels. They've done it on test tracks to check it out to see how it does. But if you haven't been able to see one of these in person, which I haven't been able to see it in person yet, then you can kind of do a kind of walk around. And then they're one that was kind of ahead of the switch over to the Tesla port. So on the back of the vehicle back here will be that Tesla charger. So that's one thing that they really wanted to do, and they even had a petition to sign to try and get it to be the kind of the standard, which it has become. So doors close down. So single wheel in the back. And then they ran it through, a lot of it is really for the most efficient solar mobility vehicle that they could provide. So just a cool setup for it. I'll have to see if it comes out of this little thing, because I'm thinking this is just for shipping purposes, but I don't want to crack the plastic on it. But you can see here is the model solar panels on the top, which is a really cool setup for it. Itty bitty little side view mirrors. Eventually, if they go away from that, then those could probably come off of there if they're going to do any camera systems. Back of the vehicle. They have like a little knock system that I'm not sure if I care too much for, but like you kind of knock on it and then the door will open, kind of to the unlock. They probably tested it. We'll see how it works. But yeah, doors open up. Really cool setup for it. And then he's gotten together with the two folks that are running the company. They got together with Monroe Industries to try and get some more information. So they kind of got ahead of the curve to try and get as much information, to try and have it be as successful as possible. It is going to be it's still considered a autocycle or motorcycle, so it's going to have that center headlight right in the middle. So this little center headlight, and then the little light bar that goes across the front too. So really cool setup. Now it does have the flares on it, so it's really aerodynamic. So on the highway, they say it's not going to be really buffering or anything else, because it kind of goes around, any of the wind travels around it. So we'll see how this does, but just wanted to show you folks, kind of share with you folks on what this looks like. And if you guys have any comments on it, let me know. But this is kind of just a little cool little experience here, and as you see there, 305 1000. So some people really jumped on it quick for this model. And these top solar panels are going to be also optional. So it's going to be, I believe, the hood and the roof is going to be the standard, or the hood, no, or probably the roof and the dashboard, I think. And the hood and the trunk area will be the optional solar panel. So set about 40 miles per day in a really sunny area. So really, most people could probably drive around and never plug in, just kind of be off the grid for the system. So that's just kind of a cool little thing for it. But yeah, looks like a pretty neat vehicle. Aptera, check it out on their website. You can play around with the configurator to see how that looks. But just a really neat thing to come across and actually get to near production. But if you have any questions on it, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, check out aptera.us.